this year in the form of Family Feud. I'm Rupam Choksi, and I will get us started this afternoon. For the game show today, we have a fun lineup of health and human services technology focused questions backed by answers from over 100 participants, respondents just like yourself. Two very engaging teams representing state, local, and federal partners from all across the country, and two great charitable organizations that will benefit from today's gameplay. Before we get started, though, I want to talk a little bit about HSITAG. If you're here, you probably already know HSITAG, but the Human Services IT Advisory Group. We are a group of professionals who meet once a month to discuss a better way for health and human services industry to collaborate and work with the government. We also serve as trusted advisors to policy and technology officials at federal, state, and local levels. And HSITAG also serves as subject matter experts and provides vendor neutral viewpoints on many areas of health and human services technology. The goal of the special event is twofold. One, to explore new technologies with use cases in HHS. And then number two, share IT concepts, best practices without sounding like a lecture. And we hope we can learn a thing or two today from this as this gameplay begins. We have two families today competing for the donation of $2,500 to the charity of their choice. The HSITAG Charitable Giving Committee creates opportunities to give back to human services related organizations, which you may be familiar with the social media hashtag HSITAG Gives Back. The committee conducts campaigns to raise awareness of various social causes that impact health and human services program. At HSITAG, although everyone's a winner, so the second team is the charity of the choice for second team is also going to receive a donation of $500. So with that, let's introduce the teams and charities. The first one we have is Reach Up and Reach Out family. They are playing for a nonprofit called Reach Up. This organization assists pregnant moms in communities and works with Healthy Start. It is in this organization is based out of Hillsborough County in Tampa, Florida. And the second team is the Griswolds family. They are playing for Red Cross for Hurricane Ian relief. Both charitable organizations have been selected very timely with the recent events in Florida. If you would like to donate, if you, the participants, or sorry, the audiences would like to donate to any of these charities, there is a link in the chat. Please click there and make your donations as you please. And the audience participation obviously is important. So we have tweaked the rules of the game a little bit from the regular Family Feud that we all see on TV. So instead of three strikes, there are going to be two strikes, and our host will then pass it on to the audience to participate and guess the rest of the questions. With that, without further delay, I would like to introduce our host for today, Jamie DeNumberum.
Hey, happy Thursday, everyone. Jamie DeMumbrin. I will be the host for today. Before we meet the families, quick few things. Rupam already kind of gave a little bit about the gameplay, but kind of reiterate, I think we've all seen Family Feud, right? We know how it plays. Family, each member comes up to the front. We ask the question. Whoever gets it first gets to answer. If they have the top question, they can decide if they want to play or pass. As Rupam said, 2 times. So 2 strikes instead of 3, and we're going to pass it to the other team for the steal. Any questions that haven't been answered that are left on the board, we want to get a little bit of audience participation. So we want to kind of just go through and we'll reveal the remaining answers, but we'd love for people in the chat just to throw out there what you think the answers may be. Remember, we did a survey across kind of health and human services. So it's going to be those top 100 answers are on the board, top 6. We also know I love Gary Davis, but I wasn't sure that he only took the survey once. So hopefully that keeps the answers a little bit more in line with what we're thinking. Also, too, if anyone joined the last HSITAG meeting, there was kind of a Patty Donaldson talking about Family Feud said, and we have a special guest host. I think they were referencing me, but someone made a comment and said, man, it'd be great if we could get Kenan Thompson to do Steve Harvey. I agree. That would have been phenomenal. We don't have that kind of budget. So instead, Rupam and Jen and others were like, well, it's filmed in Georgia. Jamie lives in Georgia. Maybe he'd do it. So after a little bit of begging from me, obviously, they decided, yeah, let's let him do it. How bad could it be? Joke's on them, though, because I got an hour. Anyways, with that, I want the blue team, the Reach Up, Reach Out team, to please turn on your cameras for me. All righty. So I want to introduce them quickly. And I think I actually said blue team, so I get 3 screw-ups. That's my first. So the Reach Up, Reach Out is the green team. So that's me. So with us today, we have Heather Abbott, who's the Chief Operating Officer for the West Virginia Department of Administration, Office of Technology. We also have Ed Dolly, Director, Division of State Systems for CMS. We have Justice Johnson for Cabarrus County, North Carolina Department of Social Services. And last but not least, Roger Robinson, Deputy Director, Children and Family Services at the Nebraska Department of Health and Human Services. Welcome, everyone. All right, turn your cameras off for them. We're going to bring in the Griswold family, Team Blue. All righty, for Team Blue, we have Erin Laura. She's the Deputy Chief Information Officer for the Virginia Department of Behavioral Health and Developmental Services. We have Glenn Osborne, Director of the Wilson County, North Carolina, Department of Social Services. Ebony Washington, the Assistant Director for the Clark County Department of Juvenile Justice, and Tracy Young, the Director for the Division of State Systems at the Children's Bureau for ACF. Welcome. All right, so we know how the game's going to play. When we flip to the next question, we're about to get into the game. The way we got to tweak it a little bit different is for the 2 players that are on screen, you don't raise your hand until I finish reading the question. So whenever we do that, that's how we'll play the game. I will read the question. Our 2 players on screen will raise their hand. The first one I see to raise their hand gets the first chance to answer. So with that, Claire, if you want to get us into the game, please. All right, so the first section of questions is called Getting It Done. With that, I need Heather and I need Erin. All right, let's get to that first question, Claire. And remember, Erin, Heather, let me finish reading it and then raise your hand. First one gets to answer. So first question on our survey says, what is the most important role in a successful project team? All righty, I saw Heather's hand go up first.
We'll say the project manager.
Show me project manager. Boom, nice call. All right, Heather, since you got the top answer, does your team want to play or do you want to pass?
I believe we want to play.
All right, awesome. All right, then reach up, reach out, family. Everybody turn on your cameras. All righty, Ed, same question for you. What's the most important role in a successful project team?
Executive sponsor for 500, right. Alex.
Hey, now we're blending games. Show me executive sponsor. Oh, strike one. All righty. Justice, here we go. What are your thoughts? Think you're on mute. Technology, it always gets us. All right, well, while Justice is trying to sort that out, Roger, I'm gonna pass it over to you. Roger, what are your thoughts?
The cadence or timeline.
Timeline cadence. Woo, a tough one. All righty, well, good try, reach out team. All right, let's pass it over to the Griswold family. Erin, give you about 20 seconds for your team to talk it out. Y'all can all certainly talk for a minute. Feel free to come off mute and then let me know what your team feels is the most important role in a successful project team.
What do you guys think?
Maybe a business analyst or a financial person who's keeping track of the budget, or the schedule manager, any of them.
Or somebody that's
subject matter expert.
Or somebody that's simply taking the minutes and recording the meeting.
10 seconds.
A scribe.
Subject matter expert. That's good.
We want to say subject matter expert.
All right, show me Smee. Oh, woo, this was a tough question. All right, so here in a second, we're going to just start peeling back, starting with 6, the final 5 answers. But as we do that, I'd love for people in the chat, if you can, is just to throw out some ideas of what you think it may be. All right, what we got for number 6? Coffee gopher. And 3 people. All right. Number 5. Communication. All right. 4. End user. All right. 3. The whole team. All right. I see someone out there said the team. Nice call. And number 2. Leadership champion. Awesome. All right. Good job. All right. Well, let's get ready to move into question 2. I'm going to need Ed and Glenn come on screen, please. All righty. Before we jump into this question, Glenn, I saw that you said that you're a huge North Carolina basketball fan. You must be pretty excited with the season y'all had last year.
Absolutely. I'm just ecstatic about last year, but I'm also even more excited about this upcoming year. I think the team has great prospects for a national championship.
Could not disagree. I'm actually a huge Auburn fan myself, so I hope we see you in the Final Four, but definitely North Carolina's a solid team. All righty, Ed, Glenn, I'm going to read the question. Like I said, hand feature when I finish reading, and we'll go from there. So the second question in this category is, what is the lead cause for a problem going south? All right, I saw Glenn first.
Lack of communication.
Show me lack of communication. Oh, there we go. You got it. All right, Glenn, does your team want to play or pass?
We're going to play.
All right, let's get the Griswold family to flip back on those cameras. All righty. Ebony, down to you. What's the lead cause for a problem going south?
I would say missing your timelines.
Show me missing timelines. Oh, tough one. All righty. Teresa, what do you think?
Lack of change management.
Show me lack of change management. Got it. Awesome. Great. Aaron, up to you.
Over budget.
Show me over budget. There you go. Nice call. Nice call. All right, Glenn, back to you, sir.
I would say missing your deadlines.
Show me missing deadlines. All right. 2 strikes, was it not? Also, can I clarify? I believe it was probably within clause for a project going south. I think problems are what we're looking for, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to move it over to the green team. Heather, you have about 20 seconds, so talk it over and let me know an answer for what do you think is the leading cause for a project to go south?
What do you guys think? We've got
Unclear
budget-
requirements,
Yeah, no project manager.
poor testing.
I,
10
any of
seconds.
those.
Coffee machine broke.
Goals, like poor trajectories.
All right, Heather, give me what you got. What are you thinking?
I kind of liked Roger's no project management or bad project management.
All right, show me bad project management. Nice, way to go. You get the steal. Good job right there. That's a good job. All righty. So we got 2 remaining answers. And Susie, I saw that you said time funding. Got you. Nice call on that one. All right, so show me number 6. Lack of customer point of view. All right, show me number 4. Bad procurement requirements. Nice call. Good job, everyone. All right, let's get into the third question. I'm going to need Justice and Ebony. All righty, same as always, I'm going to read the question. Once I do, first one to raise their hand. But Justice tells me that you love to bake and decorate extravagant cakes when you're not taking care of 6 kiddos. How do you find the time? How do you find the time?
At the wee hours of the morning on the weekends.
I'm surprised you get any sleep. That is, man, amazing. I've got 1 kiddo and I barely get sleep as is. So unbelievable. All righty. So let's get into this next question. Again, I'll read it. First one that raises their hand, that's how we're going to go. So what is the best way to utilize a SME on a project? All right, Ebony, you got it first.
I would say to provide requirements.
All righty, show me provide requirements. Nice, nice. All right, Justice, though, you get the chance for the steal here. What do you think?
Gosh, I was gonna say the same thing. I don't know.
I think they're about to buzz you. I knew it was coming. All right, Ebony, you gonna play?
Yes, we're gonna play.
All righty, Griswold family, let's keep it going. All right, Teresa, you're up next here. Tell me, what's the best way to utilize a SME on a project?
In testing?
Show me testing. It's all right. No problem, no problem. All right, Aaron, what do you think?
How about in training?
All right, show me training. Ooh, tough one. All right, we're going to send it over to the Reach Up, Reach Out family. Heather, didn't you tell me y'all had actually decided on a potential second name for today?
Yeah, we kind of joked around about calling ourselves Pinky and the Brains.
Gotcha. And then who would have been Pinky in this scenario?
I'm assuming that would have been me because the other guys are definitely the smart ones.
Awesome. All right. Well, with that, consult your smart ones for about the next 20 seconds, and y'all let me know your answer to what's the best way to utilize a SME on a project.
All right, what do you guys think?
Utilize their expertise.
Ed, what do you got?
Conflict or problem solving.
Problem solving.
Oh, that's a good one. Justice?
Yeah, that's a good one. I think problem solving.
All right. I believe, Jamie, that we are going to go with problem solving.
Show me problem solving. Oh man, Pinky
Man,
and all the brains failed on that one. Ed, I can see you strongly disagree with the outcome of this survey question.
Yes, and I'm currently collecting APDs for those who are attending this show.
That's awesome. All right, well, Claire, if you want to roll them back in an audience, feel free to like throw some stuff in. I see champions. I see another coffee gopher. So all the time. That's a good one. All right. Number 5, business analysis. 4, design. 3. All right, targeted. And what was the number 1 answer on this one? Ask questions and actually listen. All right, Gita, I see that you said documenting. I think that would sort of maybe fall into that ask questions, actually listen one. Nice job. Awesome. Great. All righty. So I believe we're now up to Roger and Teresa. All right, if y'all come on camera and we'll get ready for the same thing. Here we go. I'll read it. Throw up that hand. For a project to be successful, what percentage of time should be dedicated to planning? I saw hands go up same time. So Teresa, you got it. You're on mute though.
For the whole project? Time for the whole project? Let's say.
And there's like, yeah, just give me a percentage.
80%.
Show me 80%. All righty. 6 votes on that. All right, Roger, what do you got?
100%.
100%. Show me 100%. It's bold. That's a bold strategy. All right, Teresa, your team going to play or you going to pass?
Oh, we're going to play.
Perfect. All right, here we go, Griswold family. Flip those cameras back on and we're going to move it over to Aaron. Aaron, give me a percentage. What do you think should be dedicated to planning?
50%.
50%. Nice, nice. All right, Glenn, what do you think, sir?
I say 25%.
Show me 25%. Oh, nice. All right. Ebony?
I'm going to go with 60%.
Show me 60%. All right. Teresa, back to you.
Maybe 40%. Already got that. Okay.
That's an X, and that's an X.
65.
It was. All right, Aaron, back to you. Got 2 answers left on the board. What percentage?
20%.
20%, so below 25. All righty. There you go. Nice call. All right, Glenn, 1 answer left on the board, or the other family gets to steal.
I would say 10%.
All right, show me 10%. Nice job. First question of the day to get everything answered before a Passover. Nice job. Congratulations, Griswold family. All righty, let's move into the next question. And you'll notice throughout the day here, folks, we have a couple of fun wildcard type questions, and this is one of those. So I need Heather and Aaron back up on camera for me. All righty, I'm going to read the question, first hand to go up. Who invented the internet? All right, Aaron, I saw you first.
America Online.
America Online, AOL.
Old school.
Heather, who invented the internet? You're on mute.
Oh, sorry. This is a crazy question. Let's try Bill Gates.
Bill Gates.
Ugh.
All right. I'm actually not for sure what we do in this one. So since I'm the host and I make the rules, we're just going to give it to the Reach Up, Reach Out family. So y'all start it. All right. So Reach Up, Reach Out. Y'all come on camera. And Ed, down to you, sir. Who invented the internet?
Well, it's on, my thunder's already been stolen, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Al Gore.
Al Gore. Yes. If you ask Al Gore, he did invent the internet. All right, Justice, who are you thinking?
Gosh, I stink at this.
That's one. That's okay. That's all right. All right, Roger, what are you thinking? Who invented the internet?
Someone in the chat said Tim Cook, but I'm gonna say the government.
The government. Show me the government. Oh, tough one, tough one. All right, then. Well, now we're going to move it over to the Griswold family for the steal. So, Aaron, you can take about 20 seconds or so. Definitely blue team, come back on camera, talk it out loud for a minute. But we're looking for who invented the internet outside of Al Gore.
I
What do you
think
guys
it's
think?
Berners-Lee.
Steve Jobs, maybe? Yeah.
Tim Berners-Lee.
Now that's who invented it, but that's not going to be what people say.
I guess
All
I guess
right.
we're going with Tim Berners-Lee. Nice
Oh,
call,
you're going
Anthony.
with it.
And way to get the steal Griswold family. That's awesome. Way to go. Perfect. All right, so Claire, let's reveal as the audience kind of chimes in some of their thoughts. I see some smart guy. I see U.S. military. Gary Davis. Gary Davis, congrats. Gary Davis, I said before this that he was only allowed to take the survey once. He took it twice. But congrats, Gary Davis. You did not invent the internet, but kudos to you, sir. Show me number 5. DARPA. Does anyone even know what DARPA is? It is actually an agency within the Department of Defense. Nice.
Department of Defense, Advanced Research, yeah.
That's the
Nice call,
government. That's the government.
It's true. Roger, you're right. You could argue that was the government. Well, we'll have to talk to the judges on that one. Ed, last
Yeah, the
question.
judges agree.
I was going to say, Ed, who actually within that agency, who founded it? Do you know?
That I do. That's top secret, Jamie. I can't discuss that in a recorded session.
It's the only question I Googled to act like I'm smart. It was actually Eisenhower in like 1958. So there you go. Everyone that joined, take that bit of trivia nugget with you if it ever comes up, that Eisenhower is who actually created DARPA in the late 50s. And then show me number 2. There we go, Vent and Serve. And I do see that our generous judges have said that they will give the green team, so that's Roger, 10 points for that particular answer. So into the total. Awesome. So we're fixing to move into the second rounds of questions. With that, I'll take a break for 1 second and have our glorious group HSITAG update us on the scores moving into the next round, please. not to put any pressure on you.
Yeah, it's too long to type. So we have our Griswold family with a total of 170 points, and our team Reach Up and Reach Out with a total of 128 points. It's a close game.
Thanks, Jen. All right. So now we're into our next segment of questions, the Let's Talk Politics. And so with that, I believe I need Ed and Glenn to come on camera, please. All righty. Same rules as always. I'm going to read it, and then when the hand goes up, who do you think is the most often forgotten stakeholder? Ed.
Coming off mute. Sorry about that. The end user.
End user. Show me end user. Nice. All right. Ed, you going to play? You going to pass?
Winners always want the ball, Jamie.
I completely agree, sir. Awesome. All right, then. Reach Up or Reach Out's going to play. Justice, need you to come on camera. Roger, Heather, Justice, your turn to play. Who do you think's the most often forgotten stakeholder? That's all right. That's all right. She's had some technical difficulties today. It's always a thing with Zoom and Teams. We've been dealing with it for 2 years, right? All right, Roger, what are your thoughts? Who do you think is the most often forgotten stakeholder?
The constituents.
All right. Show me constituents. There you go. Nice call. All right, Heather, what are your thoughts?
How about our federal partners?
Show me federal partners. Ed is not going to like that answer.
Well, actually, that's a good thing for him.
Ed is not going to like that. All righty, we're going to move it over to the Griswold family for the steal. Blue team, come on camera. Take about 20 seconds or so to talk it out. Aaron,
So,
I'm
Jamie,
waiting for you for the answer.
So, Jamie, quick question. If
Sure.
our teammate is having technical difficulties, does that buzz count?
How about we can, you know what, that's fair. Let's keep it going. If Justice is going to have some ongoing technical difficulties, let's keep it for the moment on the Reach Up and Reach Out team. Heather, one more chance before we move to the steal. Who do you think is most often forgotten stakeholder?
Well, I just answered
That's
the
true.
last
You
one.
did
Should
just
I
go.
to the next
Ed?
one.
Ed, your turn.
Executive sponsor.
Show me executive sponsor.
And nobody cares about the executive sponsor.
Or their federal partners. Don't forget that. Or their federal partners. All right, now Griswold family. Aaron, your group.
What do
Let
you
me know
guys
your
think?
thoughts. Yeah, you got 20 seconds or so.
Somebody put back in financial or the admin staff in the chat. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I was thinking customer, but that's the people served by the
Served.
agency.
Yeah, I would think. I think the fiscal, the financiers, the budget people might be a good answer.
What about vendor?
Yeah, I think vendor community provider.
Vendor's good too.
Yeah.
Vendor.
I'm good with vendor.
I like
Okay.
vendor.
We'll go with vendor.
All right, then. Show me vendor. Nice. Way to go, team. Good job on the steal, Griswold family. That was awesome. All righty. Let's go, Claire. Let's kind of reveal what the survey said for these remaining answers. What was 6? Community partners. 4. Training department. And 3. Directors and leadership. Nice. I think on that when I see that there was mid-management supervisors, I think that would sort of fall into that particular category. All righty. We're roll back around. Justice, are you still having some difficulties audio and visual? If so, then I'll move it on down. Roger, I need you to come up, and Ebony, come on up. And now that there's a 3 and 4, my rotation is going to be way off, so we're just going to wing it the rest of this game show. All right, though, I'm going to read the question. First hand that goes up. When during a project should you involve federal partners? Oh, Roger was up first. What do you got?
I say in the beginning.
Show me from the start. There you go. Roger, winners want the ball.
I was sure we'll give Ebony a chance to give us an answer if you
Well,
would
you
like.
got the number 1 answer.
I know. I wanted to get a steal, Jamie. Work with me. We'll play.
How can she steal if she got the first answer?
We'll play, Jamie.
All right. You guys are keeping me on my toes today. All righty. So Heather, back up to you in this moment. So I need the reach up, reach out team to come back on camera for me and give me something that you're thinking here.
How about during testing?
Show me during testing. That's all right. That's all right. Well, during planning. Okay, so the judges say yes. Okay, because I saw a flip there. So good answer. All righty. Ed, back over to you. What do you think? When should you involve federal partners?
I think I love the way the scoring does it. Looks like reads like some of the budget tables I look at. Continuously.
Show me continuously. Awesome. Moving right along. Perfect. All right, Rogers, coming back to you. But before you answer, I have to ask. I know that you're currently in Nebraska, but you're originally from Texas, spent time in Georgia and Florida. And you mentioned that you have an alias as the Florida Man. What's that about?
Yeah, so anytime anything happens in the world, the news says the Florida Man. So just call me the Florida Man.
Sounds good. All right, well, Florida Man, what do you think is when you should involve federal partners?
Prior to there being any issues.
All right, show me before there's problems. All righty, Heather, back to you. What do you think? 3 answers left on the board.
How about for final approval?
All right, show me final approval. I believe that's 2 strikes now. All right, so we're going to move back over to the Griswold family again for the potential steal. Come on camera for me, and Aaron, about 20 seconds or so, talk it out with the team and let me know your thoughts on when you should, during a project, involve federal partners.
What do you guys think? I was thinking either before the project starts or once we're testing.
I was thinking evaluation too, when your evaluation, or as someone said on the chat, when your funds run low or about to run out.
Teresa, what do you think?
I was thinking when you secure state funding, like you have, and to be smart aleck, you could do it after you've already contracted, which is sometimes what we see.
Pick one, Aaron.
Go ahead, Aaron,
Okay.
5 seconds.
I'm going to say before the project even starts.
All right, show me before it even starts. Tough crowd, tough crowd. All right, so then that means that actually reach up, reach out wins the question. But let's roll out. Let's see what the 3 remaining survey answers were. 6, never. Ed, tough times. 5, if federal funding is involved. And 4, as needed. Ed, I'd love to get your thoughts on that real quick. What do you think about the outcome of this particular question related to the survey?
Well, you said you could beep out anything I might say that'd be inappropriate, right?
Yeah, I mean, but since we highlight it, maybe we don't drop the F-bomb. But yeah, say what you
I think what this answer shows us is we as federal partners clearly have an opportunity to broaden our communication on how we expect to be engaged with. We're friendly people. We like to be talked to all the time. We like to hear stories from the outside world.
Completely agree. So if you were answering this question, what is your answer? Always continuously?
Continuously.
Perfect. Awesome. All righty. Thank you. All right, we're going to move into the next question. And I believe it's going to be Teresa and Heather, because now that my numbering's off here. So Heather back on for me and Teresa back on for me. All right, ready? Same rules as always. Read the question. First one, throw up your hand after I read the question. Here we go. What is the key to an effective county-administered state project? Oh, I saw there's Teresa first.
Collaboration.
Show me collaboration. Nice. All right, Teresa, y'all going to play or are you going to steal?
Oh, we'll play.
Perfect. All right, Griswold family back on camera for me, and it's over to Aaron. But Aaron, before you give an answer, got a funny story that you told me. Said that you actually had met your husband 4 states away while on vacation with a good friend, and he was actually with a good friend of his. and you went to a billiards tournament. How random is that?
Very random.
So
I haven't been able to get rid of them since. So
so the question I have then is, you went with a friend and you met him when he was with a friend. Did those two friends get married as well?
no, that would have been pretty hysterical though.
That would have been amazing. That actually been phenomenal. Okay, just was curious. All right, Aaron, so tell me, what's the key to an effective county administered state project?
How about communication?
Show me communication. Good call, good call. All right, Glenn, what are you thinking?
I'm thinking clear expectations, clear guidelines.
Show me clear guidelines. That'll work. All right. Teresa, back over to you.
Okay. Respect or understanding of need. How about one of those?
Show me respect and/or understanding of needs. All righty. Aaron, back up to you.
How about the shared mission or goal?
Show me shared mission.
I'm coming on camera.
Nice call, Roger. All right, we're gonna move it over to the Reach Up, Reach Out family. And about 20 seconds or so, Heather, if you want to come back on camera and kind of talk it out. What is the key to an effective county administered state project?
Feedback from the community, I would say, Heather, Ed.
I was kind of thinking either that or budget funding.
I was gonna go with training, effective training, but all of them are good. I shouldn't say make it a state, but you know, whatever.
I don't know.
I
I really like
pick
training.
one.
All right, show me training.
I'm like striking out here.
Well, kind of funny enough, when you see one of the answers, you may not have struck out as bad as you think. All right, though, but so it's going to be a win for the Griswold family. Claire, if you want to peel back. Number 6 says, when you find that answer, let me know. Number 5 says, move to state administered. Ed, that was your answer. Just move it to state. 3, effective engagement and change management. All right, before I move on to the next question, Glenn, since I know you kind of come from one of those kind of county administered type setups, tell me your thoughts. What would you recommend as an effective county administered state project?
Well, I just think a good, all of the first couple of communication, collaboration, clear expectations, but there's nothing like project success on the local county level because we're closer to the people. We're closer to the citizens, and we know the players in our community much better than anyone else.
Perfect answer. Thank you for sharing that. All right, and Doug, yes, is this game show the weakest link? It is turning that way. Absolutely. So, all right, we're gonna hop into the next question, and I am completely lost. I believe it is who's up now. Let's go with. I think, Aaron, you're back up for the Griswold family, and Ed, I believe, is the 2 that are in the gameplay now.
Hi there.
Heather, okay. Then let's do that. Heather, you're back up.
No, I said hi there.
Oh, okay. All righty. Sorry, I said Heather. My fault. All right, here we go. So we're going to go with this again. What is the most important role for a legislator to play in a project? Oh, I saw Aaron's hand up first.
How about a champion?
Show me champion. Nice. All right. I'm assuming you're going to play, right?
Yes, we'll play.
There we go. Winners want the ball. I like that one. All righty. Glenn, your thoughts on this? What's the most important role for a legislator to play in a project?
Fund it. To fund it.
Funding. Nice. Good call. All right, Ebony, what are your thoughts?
Given the way this group has been answering these questions, I'm going to go with no role, none.
None. Nice call. No, hey, there you go. All right. Before we move back to you, Teresa, so Ebony, it says here that you're an avid sports fan, particularly the NBA. So where does your fascination for the Spurs come from, given that you're in Nevada?
Well, we don't have an NBA team yet.
Not yet. LeBron's
and
going for it. LeBron's trying to bring
LeBron's
one.
coming late, right? So just growing up, when I was playing basketball, I'm not going to age myself, but big David Robinson fan.
Awesome. Great call.
Yep.
Okay, cool. And do you think the Lakers make the playoffs this year?
I hope not. I hope not. My husband and I go back and forth about that all the time. We have some pretty heated debates about the Spurs and the Lakers. And so fortunately or unfortunately, both of our teams were pretty bad last year. So.
And preseason's starting up now, so it's about to get rolling. So the talking will begin.
It will.
All right, Teresa, back to you on this though. So what do you think? What's the most important role for a legislator to play in a project?
Maybe to get votes. Part of the campaign.
Show me campaign votes. It's the first strike. All right, Aaron, back up to you.
How about communicator?
All right, says communicator. There we go. Oversight and consultation.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Exactly. All right, Glenn.
You know, the oversight was my answer, so I'm going to have to really just throw one out there. And so I'm going to say participation, participate in the project.
All right, says participation. I believe that was the second strike, wasn't it? So we'll throw it back over to the reach up, reach out team. And Carol, I can say Nevada. I can. I just say it with a Southern drawl. And sometimes it may sound like Nirvana, and that is okay. We know what I'm talking about. All righty, Heather, tell me, get your team back up there about 20 seconds or so, and let me know your thoughts. What is going to be that most important role for a legislator to play in a project?
All right, Ed, what do you think? I should have listened to you last time.
No, I was wrong, and I don't have anything good here. Somebody already said none, so I'd go with either spectator. You know, with you know my history with the legislature.
That's
Spectator.
why I'm asking you.
Or stakeholder, they sound the same.
I say politics. I say politics. They need to play the politic game. That's their role.
Justice put in the chat politics as well, just FYI.
What do you think, Ed? What do I say?
What?
What?
Ed doesn't know. He said
I don't know. Look at me. I don't know.
All right. To play the political game.
There you go.
Show me political strategy. There you go.
There you go.
Nice job, Roger. Hey, y'all got the steal. Way to go.
There you go.
All right. What was the last remaining answer on the board? To be informed. And definitely kudos to your teammate Justice, because she threw politics in there as well. So
yep. Good job.
All righty. All right, gonna move into the next question, and it's gonna be back to Roger and I believe Glenn.
Oh, we've got two people with hands up.
Yeah, Teresa, if you'll put your hand down for me. And then Glenn, there you go. All right, now I can make sense of what's happening here on the right. All right, this is one of our fun questions. In what year will a person walk on Mars? All right, Roger, I saw you up first.
2030.
Show me 2030. Nice call. Taking the game?
Of course we are. We don't want Glenn to go. Thanks, Glenn, for your time.
You're welcome.
All righty, though. So, Heather, back to you. In what year will a person walk on Mars?
Oh, goodness. Let's go with 2035.
All right. Show me 2035. Before that answers, though, I think they do it in increments of 10. So I'm going to not count that strike. Give me another. So it's in 2030s. Give me something else that doesn't have a 30 in it.
Well, 40s then.
All right. Show me 2040s. There we go. 2040s. All right, Ed.
I'm sensing a theme. I'm going to go with the 2050s.
Show me 2050s.
Could be me.
There you go.
Justice,
all right, Roger. Back to you.
We'll let Justice participate. She say never.
She said never. Okay, let's do that. So we on the chat, it's from Justice, never. Nice call, Justice. All right. All right, Roger, now to you.
Hey, I'm still rolling with the theme, 2060s.
Show me 2060s. All right.
Oh, or beyond.
What do you think, Heather?
Well, I guess the only thing we got left is the 20s, right?
Show me 2020s. In this decade. Awesome. Way to get the whole question there. Nice job. Reach up, reach out. All right. Hey, Jen, can we get a score update, please?
Team Reach Up and Reach Out is at a whopping 445 points. The Griswold team is 244.
All righty. Okay. It's still a game. And the good thing about being the host of this event is soon I get to decide if the points are doubled. And then that's going to make things get maybe a little bit closer, or someone may get blown out the water. We'll see. All righty. So we're going to go back to Heather. I need you to come on camera, please. And I believe it is now Ebony. And Roger, if you'll put your hand down for me. All righty. So here we go. Same thing as always. Let me finish reading the question and then throw the hand up. How can AI be used to support your caseworkers and supervisors? Oh, I saw Heather first.
Service desk.
Show me service desk. The judges are sorting this one out. There we go. Automate, improve product. That'll work. All right. So Heather's your team going to play?
Sure.
Awesome. Well, hey, before we get back into your team, I did see that your favorite holiday is Halloween, which, hey, it's great because it's October. But tell me a little bit about this Halloween-themed wedding you're going to.
Oh, I'm so excited. So a very good friend of mine is getting married, and she is a Halloween junkie. So everybody that comes is supposed to be dressed up. The whole thing is going to be dark and scary and fantastic. But I will say that I've decided to go as Princess Buttercup from Princess and the Bride. So I haven't worn that costume before, and I always dress up. So I've got a myriad of costumes in my bank, but I'm going with something new. So this is going to be fun. And I don't have to wear a wig. So, you know.
That's awesome. And I love the Princess Bride. That is super awesome. All right, cool. All right, well, reach up, reach out, back on camera. Ed, you're up, sir. Tell me, how can AI be used to support your caseworkers and supervisors?
Work queues, automating the work queues, or would that be under one?
That's probably under one. I think anything kind of like automated process is probably going to fall under there.
Decision making.
Show me decision making. Improved decision making. Nice call. All right. Justice, I know you're still out there in the chat. Going to throw it out there to you. How can AI be used to support your caseworkers and supervisors? She gets extra time to type. She says, reduce paperwork. Show me reduce paperwork.
Oh, I thought that was a good answer.
Yeah, I thought so too. I actually thought that was a good one. All right, Roger, over to you. How do you think AI can be used to support caseworkers and supervisors?
Service suggestions.
All right, show me suggestions.
For services.
I believe that was 2 strikes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
All righty. We're going to throw it over to the Griswold family. All right, Griswold, take 20 seconds or so, kind of talk it out. Aaron, whenever your team's got a good answer, let me know.
I kind of like training, guys. Also, that'd be my number one answer probably is training.
Anyone else?
I like data management.
Okay, how about
predictive analytics? I don't know.
How about data to cover both of those?
Let's go with data.
We'll say improved data.
Also reduce error. Okay.
There you go. Help find data.
Great.
Way to go. Good steal, Griswold. Congrats. Good stuff on that one. All right, let's peel back the final 3 answers. Show me number 6, Claire. Predictive analytics, 5. Identify risk and errors, and 4. Workload management. All right. All right, we're going to get ready to move to the next question. I believe it is Teresa and back to Heather. Does that sound right?
I was just up.
Okay, then to Ed. I told you it was going to throw me off when we're moving the 3 to 4 here. All right, Ed, you're up versus Teresa.
Hi, Teresa.
I refuse.
Well, Teresa, before I read the question, you got a kind of interesting comment that you said you enjoy fishing and quilting and occasionally at the same time. So I have to ask, did you mean that? Will you quilt while you're fishing?
Sometimes I can be known to.
Interesting. Like, do you ever do competitive fishing or just kind of for
Just fun, just leisure.
Yeah. Did you see that story? I believe it's out of Michigan where that guy was caught cheating, where he put, like, in one of the tournaments, he was putting weights and like frozen fish fillets into his fish in order to get a higher weight. I did not realize people would go to that level to cheat at a fishing tournament. That kind of blew my mind. So anyways, let's move into this next question. Says,
that'll get you shot in West Virginia fishing tournaments. Just saying.
Well, from the audio talking about being able to bleep things out, the audio I saw whenever they found it, there was a lot of words that Jim would be bleeping out in this moment. And they were not happy about it. Trust me. So anyways, get ready for that hand raise. How can technology help in client engagement? Ed, I saw your hand go up first.
Is it like in the chat bots?
Show me chat bot. We're taking it. Better outreach communication. All right.
I'll take it.
Right. But Tracy, you get one chance here because there's a number 1 answer left on the board. Any thoughts? How can technology help in client engagement?
To help improve services or direct access to service.
Show me direct access to services. There you go. Nice job, Teresa. I'm assuming the Griswolds want to play this one.
Sure, we'll play. All
righty. Griswold is back on camera for me, and it's going to go over to Aaron. Aaron, what do you think?
I think make things faster.
Show me faster. There you go. Nice job. Efficient and effective. All righty. Glenn, what do you think?
Well, those last 2 were my answers. So I'm going to go with simplifies the process for clients.
Show me a simplistic process. There you go. Making it easy. Nice call, Glenn. Hi, Miss Ebony.
I'm going to say getting them access to their services faster.
Give me, well, let's see if they're, I didn't know if that falls under the easier access from anywhere.
I think it's a different answer.
Okay. All right. Let's go for it, judges. There we go. There you go. Nice call, Ebony. Ignore me. All righty. Teresa, back to you.
Maybe to support innovation.
Show me innovation.
For people.
All righty. That was the first one. Aaron, back to you.
About it makes it like translatable or relatable.
All right. Show me relatable. All right. 6 1. Yeah, that last one's always a tough one. All right, reach up, reach out. Crew, come back on camera for me. Take about 20 seconds or so to talk it out.
So if my team agrees, we want to engage the audience as well. And I like Kim Boykin's answer. She put self-service to improve self-service with technology. So if Heather and Ed are okay with that, we can go with that.
I actually wondered about that too, but would that fall under better outreach and communication?
Not sure.
The groupings are a little, I'm not criticizing. They're hard to judge between the categories. So I don't know. I mean, I can make the argument it is. I can make the argument it's better customer service, or I can make the argument it's a standalone. I'm prepared to make the argument it's the answer. Whatever 6 is, that's what it is.
Self-service.
All right, we can give it a try. Let's go for it.
Self-service.
All right, wait, I'm hearing self-service. There you
There you
go.
All
go.
right.
Way to get the steal. Great job, reach out
Thank you.
family.
Thank you, Kim. Thanks, Kim.
Yes, definitely. Way to go, audience. You definitely helped them out there. That was a good steal right there. All righty. So now we're going to move where I need Aaron back on and Roger. All righty. And Teresa, if you'll put your hand down for me, please. All righty. What is the most overused technology term used today? All right, I saw Aaron's hand up first.
I'll say connected.
Show me connected. Roger.
Well, you already put it in the question. I would say technology.
Oh, okay. Show me technology. All righty, let's see here. We're going to award it this time to, we're going to turn it over to the Griswold family. All right, Glenn, you're up here.
I'm just going to say the word automation.
All right, show me automation. Tough crowd today. All right, Ebony, what do you think? What is one of those most overused technology terms used?
I'm going to go with agile.
Good answer. Show me agile. Absolutely. All right, Teresa, what are you thinking? What's that technology term that you hear too often that just makes you cringe?
Space, like in this particular space, I hate that. But anyway, it won't be on there.
You want to go with that or you want to go something different? I mean, I agree. That's one that annoys me as well.
I'll just go with it.
All right. Show me in the space. Yeah, all right. Aaron, what do you think? What is the
two.
No, that's two. That was two. You're right.
Yeah.
Keep me honest here. Roger,
Come
keep me
on,
honest,
baby.
man. I gotta bounce around, bro. It's happening. Back and forth.
Modular for the win.
All right, so reach
Oh,
up,
I'm
reach
with
out.
Ed, yeah.
So y'all are going with modular. And look, there are a lot
Roger.
of people in the chat were saying, yeah, Ed, agile should be all 6 answers. That's probably true. That's probably a true place. All right, so Heather, we're going modular.
I think so.
All right, show me modular.
Oh,
All righty. Siloed or no wrong door. That's a good one from the chat. All right, Claire, let's peel these back because this one stumped everybody. User experience, modernization, digital, cloud,
cloud. There is no cloud.
and AI.
I mean, I can't hate any of those, but I can't believe modular's not up there.
And I was gonna say use the AI answer from the audience, but okay.
There we
And
go.
Alex in the audience gave us that. Said AI for sure. All righty. So
Little
get
party
moving
died.
into the next question. Okay, so I believe it is Glenn, and is it back to Heather?
Yep, it's Heather.
All righty. Roger, you keep
I
me
don't
honest
think
here.
so. It was
Hey, I
me,
think
then
I just
Ed, then whoever's after Ed.
Ebony, okay. Ebony
Yeah, just-
and Ed? You know what? We just mix and match here. Ebony and Ed. Come on camera for me, and we will get ready to play this question. All righty. What is the most impactful technology innovation in our lifetime? Ebony, I saw your hand go up first.
The internet.
Show me internet.
And yes, we're going to play.
Absolutely. And Rachel, yes, I agree. Target pickup probably should be on there. That is another great innovation in our lifetime. All right, Ebony, blue team, come back on camera for me. Griswold family, Aaron, what do you think? Or Teresa, what are you thinking is the most impactful technology innovation in our lifetime?
Smartphone.
Show me smartphone. Nice call. Several people in the chat threw that out there. Nice job. All right, Aaron, let's keep it rolling here. What's the most impactful technology innovation in our lifetime?
Computers.
Show me computers. Computers, nice. All right, Glenn.
Okay, since Kim Boy can help that other team, I'm going to call on her from the audience to help our team. And so I'm going to say AI.
Show me AI. Man, Kim, you are playing next year. I don't know, but Kim is playing next year for sure. All righty. Ebony, back to you.
I'm going to go with e-commerce as well.
E-commerce. All right,
From
show
the
me
chat.
e-commerce. Tough one there. Okay. Teresa, what do you think before that second strike?
I was going to say e-commerce or Amazon. Is that different? I don't know.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect. All right. So
I think my strike should be taken away. Just FYI.
Go for it. Hey, Ebony, give another answer. What do you think here? And Carmela defended you in the chat for sure, said e-commerce equals Amazon.
How about interfaces?
Show me interfaces. And now, Roger, before you hop in, one more time, Aaron, give me one more on this. What is the most impactful technology innovation in our lifetime?
How about like a processing chip?
Show me processing chip.
Too small.
Alrighty, here we go. Reach up and reach out team. What are you thinking? Back on camera. It's probably going to be something wild if you think about it, because it's the
I like
survey.
Meta's social media. What do you guys think?
I like social media, but we all have this in our car and would be lost without it, and that's navigation. So
I thought you make cup holder.
cup holders, yeah.
Sure.
GPS.
I see GPS up in the chat. I see potato chip. That could potentially be.
All right. Ed, Justice is saying GPS too.
Hey, he was right last time. I trust him.
All right, let's go with GPS.
GPS.
It ain't on there.
All right, Claire, what is number 6 there? The electric light.
How old were these people you surveyed?
So that clearly tells me Gary Davis answered that question because he's the only one that was alive in the 1800s. So therefore,
my goodness.
Our lifetime. That was a tough answer. Thanks, Gary.
Well, you know what? That the other team can have those 2 points.
Yeah, they can have it.
All right. With that, though, that's a great segue there, Ed. Jen, you want to update us on the scores real quick?
Yeah, absolutely. The green team, Reach Up and Reach Out, has 587, and the blue Griswold team has 409.
Okay, so getting closer here. So with that, Jen, as you're keeping score, this question is worth double points. We're going to go double points on this particular question. So at this point, I've completely lost who's coming up. So I'm going to say reach up, reach out, send me somebody, and Griswold family, send me somebody.
Roger, you haven't been up in a while. Go for it.
Sure.
Roger's up. Griswold, who you going to send me?
I'll go.
Aaron's going. All righty, here we go. Aaron versus Roger. Which person has had the greatest impact? Oh, Roger, your hand went up first, but I didn't finish reading the question. Aaron, you get to go.
Bill Gates.
Show me Bill Gates. All right, Roger, one to steal.
Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Nice. All righty. Green team's going to play. All right, here we go. Justice, I'm going to throw it to you in the chat on this one. Which person has had the greatest impact on technology in our lifetime? We'll give her an extra 10 seconds. Dave was like, buzz. She said, Steve was my answer. That's right. Take 10 more seconds. What do you think, Justice?
You can let someone else.
You don't suck big time. The only person does that is the host. You got 10 more seconds. Ebony's buzzing around.
No, Ebony.
And I like it. People getting feisty on this one. All right, let's just, Justice, you keep thinking for a minute, and Heather, let's go to you. Which person has had the greatest impact on technology in our lifetime?
Oh my gosh, the way they're answering, you know what? I'm going to be totally silly. And since Al Gore invented the internet, I'm going to say him.
All right, show me Al Gore.
Great job, Heather.
Nice job. I see Patty throwing out Gary Davis. He's creeped up a lot in this one. All right, Ed, what do you think? Which person has had the greatest impact on technology in our lifetime?
Well, they just stole Al Gore, right? And I don't know which one to go with, either Ritchie or Thompson. So I'm going to go with Dennis Ritchie.
Dennis Ritchie.
Not going to be there, and shame on all of you all who answered this question.
I like in the right. I see there's an Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos. I like this. All righty. So that's Justice. If you've got another answer, throw it in the chat. But wow, man,
That was two strikes.
She did.
Oh, was that two?
No, her first one didn't count.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't give a first strike on Justice because she was, hanging out in the chat. So one strike on reach up, and Roger, it's back to you.
Well,
Justice
answered
said,
Elon.
She said
Okay,
Elon,
all right, she's
but-
saying Elon. All right, show me Elon.
Ah,
All righty, now we move over to the Griswold family, Aaron and team. I'm gonna throw back on your cameras for a minute, take a moment to kind of talk about it.
Well, Jamie, David gave them an answer for the Griswold team, and it's Roger Robinson.
Okay, right. Roger Robinson may be on there. We'll see.
Yeah, I was gonna
Hey
say
guys,
Mark
I think
Zuckerberg. What do you guys
I think it's Mark Zuckerberg.
Or
Yeah,
Jeff
answer.
Bezos.
Good
too.
answer.
I think it's Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah, I think we're gonna go Zuckerberg.
All righty. Hey, show me Zuckerberg.
Oh,
I thought for sure they had it.
Yes, we'll take those points. Thank you.
I like that is a double point as Jen does the math. That is double points. Yeah. I see Aaron Judge. Okay, that's a good one. There's Edward Snowden. Gotcha. All right. What's number 6, Claire? Alan Turning. Okay. Number 4,
That's geeky.
Tim Berners-Lee. Okay. And 3, Bezos. It was there. It was there.
And all of those answers were in the chat.
Yeah, a lot of competitive people in the chat today. All right, I think we have time for at least one more question. Is that correct, Jen? Possibly 2?
Yep, let's roll one more.
All righty. So same thing, points are doubled. So there's still a chance here for the Griswold family to pull back into it. So give me Glenn and Ed on this one to start.
No Googling allowed.
All right, so now remember, we surveyed 100 respondents, okay? I didn't say they were the smartest respondents. That is key. So name the most northern state in the lower 48 US states. Ed, I saw your hand go up first.
Maine.
Show me Maine. All righty, I know y'all are gonna play. So you gotta
Yes.
remember, this is a survey, so people said Maine. So start thinking about the most northern state in the lower 48. But again, not the smartest people. Just want to throw that out there. All righty. So Justice, you got anything in the chat? People are coming hard in the chat. So Justice, what do you have for a potential answer as the most northern state in the lower 48? So many people are hitting it so fast in the chat. I'm looking for her name. She says Michigan. Show me Michigan. Nice. All righty, Roger, to you.
Massachusetts.
Show me Massachusetts. Heather, what do you think? Most northern state in the lower 48.
How about Washington?
Rokum says that as well. Yep, Washington. Nice call. All right, Ed, what do you think? These people surveyed, trying to say what is the most northern state that they can think of.
All right, now I know it's, I'm just going to say it, Alaska.
Show me Alaska. Yes.
There we go.
Yes.
There's my faith in humanity restored.
Well, mine is more of they apparently do not teach geography in school anymore. So congratulations to those that answered Alaska. And sadly, not one person, but 8. So 8 people should use the Google. I've seen that thrown out in the chat a couple of times. All righty, Justice, back to you. Name another potential northern state in the lower 48. She says Wisconsin. That is strike one, correct?
That's two.
Is that two? Man, Roger,
Yep.
you gonna host this next year. I'll be a player next year. That's the way we'll do it. All righty. Griswold family for the steal and a potential double points award. Come back on camera, take about 20 seconds. So we surveyed 100 people. Some did not use the internet other than to take the survey. What is the most northern state in the lower 48 US states?
What do you guys think?
North Dakota. Kim says North Dakota.
Yeah, I would say North Dakota or New York.
Yeah, I would say North Dakota or New York. You guys call it.
North Dakota.
All right, North Dakota.
Show me North Dakota. Nice. And
Ooh,
for the steal. For the steal. Good stuff. All right. I love the chat. People are getting into it now. What was number two? Minnesota. I saw that quite often today. And yes, Carol, I agree. Kim is definitely a breakout star today. And Debbie, I see the real answer is obviously Minnesota, my home state. Awesome. All right. We got time for one more?
Yeah, let's do one more.
Let's do it. All righty. I'm going to call up, let's go, Ebony and Heather. Ebony and Heather come up. We're moving into You Can't Buy Love.
Or you can.
I mean, there's a country song that says you can buy a boat. Just saying. So, I mean, I don't know if you can buy it, but you can. All righty. So here we go. What is the best way you can increase the probability of user buy-in? All right, Ebony, I saw your hand go up first.
Talk to the users, engage them.
Show me engagement with users. There we go. Awesome. Still two top answers on the board. Heather, what do you think?
I'm gonna say training.
Show me training.
Ah,
Close. All right, Ebony, y'all are gonna play, I'm assuming.
Yes, we're gonna play.
All righty. Griswold,
Wait a minute,
come on.
that was a tie. Those are both 10.
Yeah,
If
but
anyone noticed.
it was a tie, but I got to default to my talented team that said that communicate benefits was number 3. So they're going to get that one. So Griswold, you're up. And Teresa, what are your thoughts on this? What's the best way to increase the probability of user buy-in?
I'll steal the message in the chat, which was early adopters.
All right. Stephanie from the chat says early adopters. We're going to give that the credit. I'm not for sure what happened there. Also, all righty. Aaron, back to you. What's the best way you can increase the probability of user buy-in?
Oh,
Clear vision is what Kim Boykin said.
how about demonstrations?
Did you hear me?
Show demonstrations, please. All right. Give one more answer here. So, Glenn, back to you. What is the best way you can increase the probability of user buy-in?
I'm going to go with Kim Boykin again and say share clear vision.
Show me a clear vision. Make it easy. There you go. No, that one counts. That was a crazy buzzer there. All right, Ebony, still got one more chance. You got one strike against you. What's the best way you can increase the probability of user buy-in?
I'm gonna go with the chat and say give them channels to provide feedback and suggestions.
Show me feedback. There you go. Ask for input. One more answer left on the board. Teresa, with one strike, what is the best way you can increase the probability of user buy-in?
Pay them.
Says pay them. Cash and snacks. Way to go. Tremendous answer. That was great. That was an amazing steal. Okay, with that, I need to know, with the double points there, with the Griswolds, Jen, what does that bring our points total to between the reach up, reach out and the Griswolds?
Great run by the Griswolds there at the end. Ran the board. First time it's happened. Unfortunately for them, it was not quite enough. Team Reach Up and Reach Out has won our game, 727 points.
Awesome. Hey, congratulations to both teams. I really do appreciate you playing
Aren't we
today.
all winners? I mean, more especially our team, but everyone's a winner.
And I will say this while we got both teams there, and I'd love for both teams to come back on camera, and I'm going to pass it over to Rupam here in a second. But from playing the game today, was there any question that really kind of you were surprised if the answers were what they were? Outside of Ed, everyone kind of getting mad at the Federals. But outside of that, was there any question? The Alaska one? Yeah, I agree. Alaska was surprising. Any other thoughts? Any other thing else that sort of made your head scratch?
I guess overall training didn't come up enough for what I was thinking in the back of my head, because it's just such a key piece of everything. It came up a couple times, but
Gotcha. Well, congratulations again to the Reach Up, Reach Out team, because your organization is going to get a $2,500 donation from HSITAG, but the American Red Cross for Hurricane Ian relief is going to get $500 in the name of the Griswold. So we really do appreciate both teams playing. I had a blast hosting. With that, I'm going to turn it back over to Rupam. Rupam, close us out. Make sure you mention that everybody needs to be at ISM in 2 weeks.
All right, we'll start with that. Everybody needs to be at ISM next week, like Jamie said, ismconference.org. And with that, special events work group, thanks a lot for spending countless hours since April with planning this event. The very sporty federal, state, and local participants for all their time and participation. The creative team at Tri-Pepe Smith for presentation background, the special sound effects, and the run-off show. The 100+ survey respondents for answering our crazy questions, and you, the audience, for your time and engagement during the chat today. It was so much fun having so many people involved, chatting through this. And finally, last but not the least, our wonderful host, Jamie Durham. Thank you so much for making this fun.
I loved it, enjoyed it. Hope we do it again next year.
And then we'll bring again something next year. So please stay tuned, and we'll see you at another HSITAG event here soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you again, families.
Thanks, everybody.
Y'all take care.